Salut à tous et bienvenue, je suis Fondral du CER-GAMING et c'est avec plaisir que je vous accueille donc aujourd'hui pour ce 12e, si je ne m'abuse, épisode de Let's Play autour donc, du jeu Vampire the Masquerade Swansong ou dans la langue de, Baudelaire, je ne sais pas si je le fais, Vampire la Masquerade, le chant du cygne. Alors, la dernière fois on avait fini effectivement les petites aventures de Leisha de son côté. Ou devrais-je dire Marie, de son vrai nom. Et on avait appris pas mal de choses en fait, notamment que notre ami Leisha avait effectivement été infanté par sa propre fille, ce qui était un petit peu compliqué à gérer pour elle. Et puis juste après, de voir la petite fille se faire enlever, c'était encore pire. Mais bon. On est des héros et on va gérer ça. Mais de suite, la question qui nous apporte plus, c'est effectivement qu'est-ce qui se passe à Long Island avec Galeb. Est-ce que nous allons voir de suite? Et c'est parti. Alors, voix de narrateur, c'est parti. La menace enfin identifiée, il est temps de contre-attaquer. Hazel Iverson a mis au point un plan audacieux pour prendre l'avantage sur les mortels. Infiltré en tant que cadavre dans la base de Long Island, Galeb a une mission cruciale. Abattre le chef de la société de Saint-Léopold à Boston, Walter Stanford. Long Island, 5 septembre 2019, 22h.
Put him in there. Gently. We'll deal with him tomorrow.
Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'on était en cadavre, j'ai oublié ce petit passage. Toc toc. Toujours en costard? Ah putain, il est toujours en costard. Ce mec me fait délirer sans déconner. Bon.
Delson wasn't wrong. Now, how to find Stanford.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on peut bien faire ici? Ok, 5 cadavres. Parce que je suppose qu'on peut pas sortir comme ça, il doit y avoir un truc... Un passe peut-être.
Clearance implant required.
Digital security. Clever.
Spécial affaire division. Agent tué en action, escouade bleue... ok. Ça m'intéresse pas des masses. Rien. Rien non plus. C'est le désert. Ah, attendez, il y a un truc à lire. Opération Swansong, plan d'accréditation, le système d'organisation, sécurisé. Bah, c'est dont il parlait avec les chats, mais qu'on ne savait pas avec Galeb. Donc, du coup, ils ont des implants dans les bras. Intéressant. Plan posé identifié unique, niveau d'accréditation correspond à son rang, ce niveau peut être mis à jour, blablabla. Géolocalisation. Si un implant clignote, c'est-à-dire qu'il ne fonctionne pas, il faudra se tourner vers le. Ok. Dans votre bras, dans le trou prévu à cet effet. Lorsque l'implant ne clignote plus, il est fonctionnel, ok. Ok. Lumière fixe, l'implant communique avec un autre appareil vient d'être mis à jour. Absence de lumière, l'implant fonctionne correctement. Ah ah!
This implant could be useful.
Donc. Ok. Donc il faut insérer la plante.
It's a perfect fit.
Parfait. Et je suppose qu'il y a... D'accord, il s'injecte comme ça.
Let's see how it works. There. I've got an implant, but it's blinking.
Clearance implant required.
That doesn't work on corpses. I can fix that. Fate.
Alors, ça, c'est un truc de vampire. Effectivement, certains, normalement, ils sont morts cliniquement. Les vampires, à partir du moment où vous avez été transformé, vous êtes mort. Plus de cœur qui bat, plus de fonction respiratoire, digestive, en bref, tout le bordel. Néanmoins, vous pouvez effectivement le faire refonctionner pendant un temps, grâce effectivement au sang.
Don't know everything about us yet.
Parfait. Quel beau gosse.
The destruction of the Long Island Bridge didn't discourage everyone. A closet. Disappointing. How strange. This
Higher clearance required.
restricted access. Interesting. They don't appear to use this area.
Évidemment, on a chopé un implant de grouillot, donc il va falloir trouver un moyen de l'améliorer.
Hey! Who are you? You shouldn't be on this floor.
Ouais.
Identify yourself immediately, or I'm calling security.
Non, on va la calmer, on va la calmer, on peut pas la buter.
It's entirely normal for me to be here. You have nothing to worry about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little stressed out.
Mais c'est normal.
Usually the men in suits stay downstairs. But you seem different. In a good way. Not like those Vatican guys, but I shouldn't say anything.
You seem nervous. Is everything all right?
Not really. Ever since those nut jobs took over, they've been acting like they run the place.
Ceci est Saint-Léopold, hein, toujours pareil, les cinglés.
Got a red implant? You can't do anything around here anymore.
Ok, donc il nous faut un
And I
plan
don't
rouge.
think your colleagues appreciate being kept in the dark. Before they came here and changed everything, it was actually pretty simple.
What do you mean?
Now there are tons more clearance levels. They're really proud of that downstairs. But the truth is, there are tons of errors all the time, and everyone has to update their implants constantly.
Is that why mine doesn't work on the closet?
Is that the first time it's happened to you? Unbelievable!
What do I need to do?
Just like everyone else, we're following procedure.
My question isn't about the protocol, but what you can do to help a colleague in need.
Yeah, I get it. I've got a bunch of green implants in the safe in my office. The code is 423. You can take one, but you have to remember to bring it back.
Bien sûr. Comment ça marche?
Can you remind me how it works?
Go to any implant machine. It's really easy. There are instructions if you need them.
Thank you.
Of course.
Bien. Est-ce qu'on a encore des petites pièces à utiliser? Putain, on n'a plus rien, quoi. C'est la misère. Ok. Ok, Alix, c'était... Ah, parfait, c'est noté.
Here are the implants.
Fuck, y'a plus de rouge.
Blue implants. I have one already.
Merci, mademoiselle. Vous étiez très efficace. C'est un truc qui redonne du sens, hein. J'ai toujours la vitalité de Quantum Queen que je peux boire, mais je suis pas très fan de ça. 4 points, on va garder un petit peu. Bon.
Closed. These hallways, they converted a hospital. A scalpel. Their equipment is in perfect condition.
Ok, du coup je vais pouvoir m'ouvrir le bras pour pouvoir... Ok, on pourra mettre à jour l'implant, c'est bien ce qui me semblait. Bon.
Let's see what that opens for me. Good. Let's see where this takes me. This base is bigger than I thought. It's not going to be that easy to find Stanford.
Don't move!
Easy there, soldier. I've got to...
On your knees! Hands behind your head!
T'es sérieux là? Domination 4, j'ai te bouffé petit.
Lower your weapon and let me through.
On your knees, I said! Now!
He resisted. How?
J'ai adoré le haussement de sourcil. Intimidation, c'est parti.
When Stanford learns that his colleague was held up, he'll want to know who was responsible for it. There will be consequences to pay.
Stanford! Scan your implant.
Tu m'as pas en bouffon quoi.
Are we all right?
Yeah. Next time, let me know.
That was close. I'll have to be careful.
Ouais, carrément, ouais, parce que... Putain, faut que je boive ma potion très bien, parce que là...
It's much larger than I thought.
Damn! Unbelievable! Fucking implants! Yeah, it's me again. I can't get into anything. I'm telling you, the database is locked. If I keep it up, I'll block the entire system. Sorry, I don't see what else I can do to help you. I'd ask Stanford himself, but he's not on this floor. The archives? You think so? Maybe. I'll take a look. Well, if I could open the door.
This appears to be from the last century. An implant database. If it were unlocked, I could locate Stanford, but I would need a red implant to do that. One from the Society of St. Leopold. What do these symbols mean?
Alors, niveau d'accréditation des agents...
Please, the door won't open. I thought your test was over.
Yeah, but you have to put everything back the way it was, otherwise the security blocks everything. I'll take care of it, but I have to finish this first.
Very practical.
That's why we do our tests in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
If you're in a hurry, you can take a look.
I'll wait. All that for nothing.
That's more like it.
Ok, ça sent l'énigme. Ah. Test numéro 254, sur tension. Ok. On a vu que c'était BTA, c'est ça. Donc basse tension A, courant alternatif 220, courant continu 430.
Here we go.
Ah voilà, tu vois que c'était pas compliqué les
I
mecs.
hope I find something in the archives, but I doubt I will.
It looks like a converted military base. Left over from the Cold War, most likely.
C'est effectivement de ce dont ça a l'air.
Hurry up, Henry. What part of I need those results wasn't clear? A child would understand. Why can't you?
Ok.
All right, that's better.
Ils font des expériences sur les gens aussi. Putain, il est en cinglé ce truc.
A red implant. Maybe the one that I need.
The epidermis is already breaking down. I've been working on this for way too long.
Bacteriological suits. It's locked.
Higher clearance required.
Doesn't seem to work. This locker belongs to Professor Henry.
Donc je trouve ce professeur Henry pour accéder à son casier.
So good.
Tell me you weren't there for Faverone's meltdown.
I only caught the end.
Great. She yells at me in front of everyone now.
It's her way of motivating the troops.
There are less painful techniques.
I'd be a lot faster if I didn't have to double as her personal assistant. I'm in the middle of a promising procedure, but I keep getting interrupted.
No matter. I'd better stop complaining.
Ah la vache, il a concentré l'enculé.
It can't be easy for a professional like you to have someone poking sticks in your spokes.
It's hard to complain because she's very efficient. And she's not just anyone in the Society of St. Leopold. She adapted very quickly here. Got the attention of the higher-ups. So, I deal with it. For the cause.
Henry, if you don't want to be the next body under my scalpel, I need those lab results by tomorrow.
It's just a routine inspection. Could you open your locker for me?
What? I've never heard of any sort of inspection. That's an invasion of my privacy.
Ah, tu vas me saouler.
I shouldn't really tell you this, but you're up for a promotion. Far away from the Society of St. Leopold.
That would be a dream come true.
I know, you could run your own laboratory, but for that, we just have to run a few checks.
Like inspecting my locker.
It's really not a big deal.
Fine. My code is 1492.
Merci, en vrai.
I'll be going now.
Back to work.
Easy.
Bien. Comme ça, cette
I'm
conne.
not going to leave like that.
Higher clearance required.
Wrong implant?
Decontamination complete.
Don't have anything better to do? In case you're wondering, this isn't dinner and a show. Get back to work.
A surgical steel table that's been carefully put away. Everything is ready for an operation. These gloves are made from thin plastic. It would be easy to tear them.
What the hell are you doing?
I might as well throw that out now. Good job. Go get me this creature's cerebellum from cold storage.
Here's the pass and the reference of the member I was working on. And hurry up!
Higher clearance required.
No, that doesn't...
Decontamination complete.
I still don't see what I asked for on my table.
You sure took long enough.
I can finally get back to work.
Oh, je sens venir le truc très crade.
I need that.
What?
Ah! Je vais becter ma concoction de travers direct. Il est super intense cet épisode parce qu'à la moindre connerie, j'ai l'impression que je vais me faire choper.
When you're done with that, get started on cleaning the last tank.
Very well.
Mademoiselle, bonjour.
What? What do you want? My time is precious, and I've got a boss breathing down my neck. So if you have no business here, either leave or I'll call your friends to drag you out of here.
Shut up and listen to me. I'm not here to play games. Nobody has time to waste here. Neither you nor I.
Excuse me. I'm really under pressure right now.
Everyone's stressed out. Anything else would be surprising.
Are you talking about the Society of St. Leopold being here? It's true that Gallagher is running us ragged.
What do you mean?
She's always trying to go beyond the call to impress her superiors. And she takes it out on us. Well, I'll be getting back to work now.
Your shoulder. Are you hurt?
What? Oh, that. No. It's blood, but it's not mine. When you spend your days dissolving bodies, you're bound to get splashed.
Ouais, forcément.
I'll be on my way now.
Shit. I don't understand.
Decontamination complete.
None too soon. Tank number 1 has been cleaned. Rahim, can you please set up the next test for me when you have time?
I'll take care of it as soon as I'm done with this.
I'll open the door for you.
Ça, c'est gentil.
Acids, thermite, liquid nitrogen.
Sacré cocktail.
Nice collect. She has a red implant that could help me find Stanford.
Rather effective. That should shut a lot of them up. Who did this amazing weapon? No, not her. There's no way.
This looks like a weapon that has been taken apart. Most likely a prototype.
Ouais, donc ils font leurs propres armes, c'est logique. Je crois voir où ils vont en venir.
It appears as if acid has eaten through this cable. That needs to go right to the control panel. That should help.
Je crois voir où ils vont en venir.
Good, it works.
Oh, ça va être horrible, je crois.
Pyrolysis protocol. Pyrolysis complete.
There's a red implant. It might be the one I'm looking for. There must be a way to get him out of here. Excuse me.
If you're looking for a little light reading, this is not the place.
I'm looking for something a little different.
Can I help you?
The person in charge here, if I needed to talk to him, how would I go about doing it?
It's not easy. In general, Father Joseph doesn't leave the conservation area until he has finished his work. If he's restoring something, it can take a long time.
Putain de
He
merde.
locks himself in with everything he needs, food and drink, and we don't see him again until he's done.
What happens if there's an emergency?
Look around you and ask yourself, what kind of emergency could there ever be in a museum or library?
So he doesn't come out.
That doesn't mean he can't be reached. He approves every request to borrow a book from the conservation area through a computer system.
So, if I request a book, he'll come and hand deliver it to me?
No, it's automatic. He'll just approve the request. His work is very important. We do everything we can not to interrupt him. I'd rather you not disturb him.
My job is far more important than dusting off some musty old books. I just need to talk to him, and he's impossible to reach.
There's not much I can do for you. As long as he's working on his book, he won't answer.
Okay.
What's he working on?
I have no idea. He's working his way through his list. Yesterday, I heard him say that he finished the authors starting with R. He was very happy about it.
I see that we have collected a lot of things.
Yes, and it can be complicated to find your way around. What are you working on?
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to talk to you about it.
Well then, you'll find some other way to get the information you're looking for.
Casse-couille celle-là. Bon, je récupère un point de volonté avec ces discussions, c'est quand même cool. Il n'y a rien que je peux utiliser. Bon. Peut-être en voyant sur quoi il bosse, ça pourra nous aider.
Fine. Very well. I'm coming. Ah, thus Cain went to Abel.
Excuse me.
Quoi?
My conviction might not be as
Oh la
strong
vache, il a la vraie
as it
foi.
used to, but I can still sense your true nature. My stomach is in knots. I'm not wrong, am I?
And you aren't crying out for help.
Should I? We could just have a conversation. Quietly.
Why?
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. To meet a kindred face to face. Who knows? Maybe you'll also learn something from the exchange. I am Father Joseph Manna.
I see.
I consider myself an interpreter of the great book of your existence, and you are a fascinating subject.
What exactly are you looking for?
You intrigue me. From a theological standpoint, you're an enigma.
That's almost certainly for the best.
I'm not so sure of that. Perhaps if we understood you better.
We are monsters. Understanding us will only enforce your conviction to have us eliminated.
I hope you're wrong. I sincerely do. Otherwise, we're not much better than these monsters of which you speak.
You might be exactly what I'm looking for here. We could work together. But you're siding with the barbarians. A scholar like you has no place here.
You're mistaken about us. Our common interest is to understand you.
Then you must be blind.
What makes you say that?
Don't take me for a fool. I've seen what your colleagues do here. One dissects us like animals. The other is testing weapons. Your definition of understanding baffles me.
Indeed, my colleagues don't all share my point of view. Admit that we can't just stand by and do nothing. Vampires are a threat. Why should I help you?
Just think of all that we could do together. A mutually beneficial partnership would be ideal for a researcher such as yourself.
Indeed.
Typique des prêtres. Alors la vraie fois, j'explique en gros, c'est qu'il y a certains humains qui sont capables en fait, parce qu'ils croient durement et en l'existence de Dieu ou des dieux ou d'un dieu, peu importe, du coup de se défendre contre les créatures surnaturelles. C'est assez particulier, mais pour le coup, comme vous voyez, c'est pas parce qu'ils ont ça que ça les rend vulnérables. Littéralement, vous flattez son ego et n'importe quel humain reviendra ramper.
Unprecedented alliance. The offer is tempting, I admit. You must understand my hesitation.
Bien
If
sûr.
you were in my shoes, would you trust yourself?
Allez, il faut que je monte sur...
You're not a sheep. That's obvious. But that doesn't mean you'd help your enemies.
It doesn't matter what I think. I do what must be done, especially when the stakes concern more than just my person.
Do you think I'm acting selfishly?
That's not for me to judge.
It seems so simple when you say it. But if evil is among us, it will be difficult to defeat, like the snake in the Garden of Eden.
So, I'll cut off its head.
You mean to kill Monsignor Stanford? You're mad. That's not the solution.
Non, je suis déjà à 7 de concentration. Non, je vais la jouer full ventre roux en mode, mais vous savez, c'est la bonne chose à faire.
Stanford is far from innocent. He defiles your beliefs.
It's true that we are often in disagreement.
Then it's time to take action.
You're right. I've been blinded for far too long. I don't know where Stanford is, but you can locate Chiara Favarone in the clinic. She's the only person who has access to that on the main computer.
Very well, then.
But please, no unnecessary violence. Leave, now, before someone finds us together.
Not so fast.
Désolé, mais...
I cannot allow you.
J'ai des ordres, mon ami. Ah, il l'a fait salement. Oh, je pensais qu'il allait le faire. Ah.
I'll take that. I'm sorry, Joseph. It's every man for himself.
Il faut absolument que je me fasse un casse-dalle, sinon il va y avoir une catastrophe qui va se passer. Toi, viens là, ma petite.
I need to see you there.
All right.
Oh, ça fait du bien. Bon. J'avais pas prévu. Oui, alors j'expliquerai effectivement dans le débrief le pourquoi du comment je l'ai pas laissé en ville bon prêtre, mais honnêtement. Comment gagner du temps?
If Favarone thinks I work better under pressure.
J'aurais préféré niquer le docteur qui était là, mais honnêtement, il fait pas expérience sur les vampires, donc moi c'est ok. Alors je vais juste vérifier qu'on a bien l'implant de l'autre.
Is that it?
Welcome, Counselor Favarone.
Very well. Let's see what I have access to now. Wonderful. I can access the database. Stanford. Based on the GPS data, he's not far off. But below me, there's something flashing here. What did I unlock? A draft by Chiara Favarone.
Monsignor, I am very honored by your offer to take over from you, but I am afraid I must decline. Our strategy is flawed. I've already told you that, and I wouldn't want to do any dishonor to your legacy here. Chiara Favarone. End of dictation.
Interesting. But I'm here for Stanford. It's now or never.
There he is!
Ah la vache!
Take him downstairs.
Today is September 6th, 2019. This is confession number 6, conducted by Father Walter Stanford. I'm being assisted by Agents Hawthorne and Beck from SAD. The blank body was apprehended in our laboratory. I imagine you used one of your little magic tricks on the guards at the entrance to get inside. I don't recommend that you attempt that with me.
I must endure this.
Very well. Let's get down to the heart of the matter. Begin by identifying yourself.
Amène-toi.
I won't say a word.
You disappoint me. I expected more maturity from an old leech like yourself. We know all about you, Galeb, Suleiman, Parasite. They're all just synonyms. Repeat after me, Suleiman. Confiteor Deo omnipotenti. Repeat. Mea culpa. Mea maxima culpa. Bear your guilt until your imminent final death. Bear it, and may the Lord have mercy on you. But let's not waste our time on trivial matters. You're a businessman. After all, time is precious to you, even if you have all the...
Quel fumier, cet enfoiré!
What do you want?
I ask the questions, you answer. Things will be clearer that way. What did you hope to accomplish by coming here?
Non, littéralement, rien à foutre.
I won't tell you a thing.
You'll learn that I admire courage. But sometimes it comes with a price. Pray, if you still can. Domine la
Oh le bâtard!
Maybe you'll stop your foolishness now. Be that as it may, you managed to find us. How?
We have eyes everywhere. Did you really think we wouldn't notice anything?
Impressive. Not to mention the fact that you managed to get in here. That's no small feat for a vampire alone. Were there any lost souls that helped you?
Je vais lui donner un mort, clairement.
I was helped, actually. You should be more careful in choosing your man, Stanford.
Give me a name.
Joseph Manna.
Ah. Unlike St. Paul on the road to Damascus, our poor Joseph has done quite the opposite, and finally renounced his faith. We shall take immediate action against him.
That won't be necessary.
Let's try something else now. A subject that's especially dear to me. I know there's a place where you believe you are in safety. Since you know where we are, don't you think it's only fair that you tell us where you are?
Ça va me coûter cher en points de sang.
Fine. I'll tell you where we hide.
Where? Let's finish this.
Washington Street.
A nice location. That could be right. I'm intimately acquainted with Boston, you see. I was born here. That's why it's so important to me that we clean it up. We'll verify this information quickly. Very quickly. I have so many more questions to ask. Let's see what I can find out from you.
Mais quel vicelard celui-là.
It seems we've caught another who's of greater interest than you.
Who?
See you soon, Galeb.
Ah, c'est les mêmes à tous les coups qu'ils ont chopé. Ok, ben on va terminer là pour ce soir, tout simplement. Oui, je dis ce soir parce que j'ai tourné ce soir, donc c'est pour ça. Plein de choses dans cet épisode. Une super vue de l'intérieur de la société de Léopold avec Galeb. L'infiltration typiquement ventrou. C'est-à-dire que on reste solennel et stoïque du début à la fin. Et seulement face aux cibles, en fait, on déchaîne sa putain de colère et l'horreur de toute sa puissance vampirique, disons. Parce que si on compte, on a tranché la main de la toubib, cramé à mort l'ingénieur, et enfin le dernier, le prêtre, on lui a laissé croire qu'on était de son côté finalement avant de le bouffer. Donc c'était pas si mal. Enfin, on l'avait pas bouffé, on lui a écrasé la nuque en mode comme si justement il n'était même pas de la nourriture pour nous, ce qui est encore pire. Il y a des éléments importants qui ont été révélés. Le putain de prêtre nous connaît extrêmement bien, le Stanford. La séquence de torture était d'ailleurs magnifiquement faite. Je veux dire, normalement vous pouvez pas torturer un vampire, il ressent pas à la douleur, donc ça sert strictement à rien. Mais là pour le coup, l'enfoiré, il a la vraie foi, il y a un putain de niveau de vraie foi a priori. Donc il est capable même de créer des dommages physiques et je dirais nerveux du coup aux vampires. Maintenant, reste à savoir, il a dit que on a l'air vraiment bien renseigné sur nous s'il y a effectivement cet enfoiré de Richard qui nous a vendu comme je pense. Ça paraît logique. Et ce qui me fait marrer, c'est que du coup, il a dit qu'il y avait quelqu'un qui était à côté à attendre. De deux choses l'une, c'est soit Leisha, soit MM. Je pense pas que ce soit Leisha parce qu'elle est pas. Elle dit qu'elle est avant, elle est bien au-delà en fait de ces événements-là, elle est absolument pas dans leur délire. Et peut-être que ce sera elle qui viendra les sauver après. Mais je pense que c'est MM qui s'est fait choper après son truc avec les anarches. Mais ça pour le coup, on ne peut pas le savoir, on le verra la prochaine fois. Petite note de fin de débrief. Pourquoi j'ai buté le prêtre? Tout simplement parce qu'il est sympa, il veut connaître effectivement les vampires, etc. Ça aurait pu être hyper intéressant de l'étreindre, néanmoins il fait partie de la société de Léopold et on a besoin de décapiter la tête du serpent, littéralement. Donc, même s'il est sympa, ça reste une cible. On a juste effectivement fait le sympa avec lui pour obtenir des informations. Une fois qu'il les a données, il ne servait plus à rien, il n'était plus qu'une poche de sang, il n'y a pas d'autre. Donc voilà pourquoi je l'ai buté. Et littéralement aucun regret, j'ai envie de dire. Le gars il était à la tête de l'organisation de Boston, juste en fait les 3 sous-fifs qui sont sous Stanford. Ce qui m'emmerde un peu, c'est que Galeb n'a pas réussi à buter Stanford, et dans ce cas-là, ça risque de poser un gros problème à elle-même. Mais on verra. Mais je suis persuadé que les deux vont se faire capturer et que c'est les chats qui viennent les sauver. Parce que j'aime bien cette idée en fait que les deux vachement puissants, etc., l'une très sociable, l'autre puissant par son empirique, se fassent choper et c'est la cinglée de Maltal qui les sorte du pétrin. Mais on ne sait pas. On verra ce que ça nous réserve. Du coup, j'espère que ça vous a plu. On se retrouve très bientôt pour la suite, normalement lundi prochain. Et puis, je vous souhaite une excellente continuation. Et surtout, donc n'oubliez pas, restez bien connectés. Allez, ciao.